Hey everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it is Thursday, the 5th of February already. Can you believe it? I think it's excellent. 3 months from now, it'll be May 5th, a friend's birthday. Anyway, again, we're moving more and more and more closer and quicker into this energy of that new moon eclipse, Chinese New Year. We've got a lot of things happening in the next, coming week. Saturn itself moves into Aries, and I know I'm repeating myself, but this is huge, huge stuff. You may see it in a massive way in your life. You may see it in a minimal way. You may see things finally coming to culmination. You may find that you'll be challenged. There's challenges. There's going to be challenges everywhere. But that doesn't mean that those challenges win. The goal is to really discover your tracks, to be in control of your destiny, to make choices that are going to ultimately benefit you in the long term. And it's understanding that I've always been a believer that truth will prevail. People can lie until they're purple. And in the end, when you get into the energies that we're moving into, with Jupiter squaring both Saturn and Neptune in Aries, and Jupiter being in Cancer sign, I'm telling you, things are going to be brought into the light of day that no one really believed. And look what's happened with the Epstein files being released and all the people and players that no one ever believed. Sarah Ferguson's a Libra. I was a bit worried for Libras because Libras have to be very careful. They have to be very careful because if they're lying, not unlike Pisces, if you're lying, you very well could be caught. This is like holding a mirror up to you, to your choices, your decisions, to, any type of blasphemy, anything that you have, denied, that you have actually overlooked, that you are not dealing with things correctly and above board. You will be called upon that some way, somehow. It may not be what you think, it could very well be in another. Some people, end up becoming very sick and they don't understand, why is this happening to me. Well, maybe the track record that you've brought about in your experience to that date has actually led you to end up getting into a scenario where you turn out being very, very ill. That's life. So I think the bottom line is, to thine own self be true. Don't lie. Don't even lie for brownie points with your job. Don't do that. Have more tenacity and integrity than that, and stand up for yourself. Standing up for oneself is also knowing that if I'm, in a position of wrong, that you're going to be able to admit that and say, maybe I shouldn't have done it this way. Maybe I should have been more honest and upfront and more forthright in letting things come to an actual head and resolve. Anyway, I'm around. I am working. Give me a call, and that's about it. So enjoy the day. I know it's kind of cloudy in Toronto, but it looks like the sun's desperately trying to come out. But anyway, I wish you guys all the best. You heard it here first. Cheers.